What we want to do is
Got this.
is talk with Dean McCandless. You're howling with the Dean. So, good morning.
Good morning.
How was your long break?
Oh, it was great. How about yours?
Could have been longer.
Well,
No,
Happy New Year. I haven't seen you.
I know. Happy
Since
New
the
Year
New
to you as
Year.
well. I wanted to update you real quick on a few things here, just as we're chit chatting. Some great things happening here at the Wolf. We've built a new studio,
Yeah.
and that was good times. We're still building. And as of this morning, and I wanted to pull this picture up for you if I can. I wanted to have it on my Facebook, but I failed to get it.
Fail.
As you know, we were the state headquarters for Georgia for College Radio Day.
Yes.
We have an award on its way to us for
Oh,
outstanding leadership.
congratulations. Isn't that fine?
So we can now say
Congratulations.
thank
We're
you,
an
thank you.
award-winning radio station.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it makes us proud. Makes us
Um,
proud.
So yeah, we're gonna have a little party with some sandwiches.
Yes.
Some bacon
Great.
salt.
We also are still waiting back. We applied for 7 awards for the Broadcasters Educator Association competition. So we are waiting back to hear from that.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, from the College of Social Sciences, I can't say enough about how proud we are of our college radio station and of all of the hard work of our students here. I mean, this is just wonderful.
Yes, and I do appreciate all the students who were a part of College Radio Day and continue to support the Wolf for sure. And of course, thank you, College of Social Science, for helping us.
Absolutely.
So, I guess the biggest thing is how has the first few weeks been starting up and getting back
Oh,
into the swing of things?
Thanks for asking. We've been busy,
Mhm.
really busy. Let me run down just very quickly through some of the things that are happening in each of our departments.
Mhm.
If you remember last semester, we spent some time talking about the forensics lab.
Mhm.
Well,
Right, I
we're
remember that.
actually close to having the grand opening.
Oh,
And
sweet.
Dr. Martin couldn't be any more excited, Dr. Snipes. Dr. Martin from the forensics lab had its first public presentation
Oh, I missed that.
and brought in an expert to talk about exactly what a forensics lab could do, not only for the university but the community. So that's soon to be another exciting thing here for our college.
Awesome.
When we think about the Department of Criminology, there's some exciting things going on there. First of all, we have a search for a new criminologist, which is
Okay.
badly needed for our students in the field of criminology. They know that this is one area that we need to add faculty to.
Of course, of course.
Bragging about their online program,
Mm-hmm.
which is just jammed. The graduate program has shown a significant increase. So
Oh, cool.
that's really exciting.
Good.
When we talk about mass communications, I mean, for heaven's sakes, we have to talk about the wonders of Wolf Radio, don't we?
Yes.
But preparing, of course, we want to start bragging and preparing for Media Day.
Yes, very
And
much.
we have the date for that. We need to start bragging about that.
March
and
7th.
March 7th,
Yes.
getting the news out and inviting especially our alum back to
Yes,
join us
yes.
for what
Yes.
a wonderful event. You know, last year was my first time participating in the event, and all I could say is, wow, what a great
Really?
event.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you know, it's just one of those things.
It's all good. Yes, this year is going to be. I think last year was the 30 year, so we
Was it?
went.
That's
yes.
right, it was the 30th.
So we went all out for that one for sure. We
was
kept inviting
great.
and kept inviting and kept inviting people. So I think this year is a little toned down, but I do believe we have some excellent people on the panel to talk with students about what
really
the
excited.
media industries are doing.
It's always fun to see our graduates,
Mhm. Yes,
find out what they're doing.
love to see some of my friends come back.
Absolutely. You know, our Department of Political Sciences is gearing up for the national election. And
Oh,
not
yes.
that I'm sure my colleagues are saying, what is that crazy dean saying? Well, already I've received a couple of phone calls of persons who want information, you know, from basic questions like how does an election really work, and we shouldn't laugh, or, you know, how does one become a registered voter?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been referring them to the Department of Political Science. But just
Mhm.
this week, the Department of Political Science sponsored a student registration,
Yes,
voter
I've-
registration.
And
So
that's
that's a
very
good thing.
important.
They were doing that in the library as well as down in the
Yes,
first floor of Pafford.
Congratulations to our colleagues how important it is
Yes.
that one become an active member in the political process.
Oh, for sure. You got to make your voice heard.
Absolutely. Department of Psychology, it's almost here, that integrated health conference.
Oh, cool.
How
Yes.
exciting that's going to be. And the Department of Sociology, too, is is in the process of bringing a new faculty member, extending offers. The college is to the point now where we're beginning to extend offers to young faculty, to young PhDs, I should say,
Awesome.
to come and join us here in this new college. So we've done a lot this semester, and a lot of the work from last semester now we'll begin to see
Oh, cool.
with our conferences and media day and new hires, and so we're all really excited.
Now that the foundation is poured, the walls can be built, and the
Ab-
house is up.
Beautifully stated.
Bathroom can be done.
Making some
tiling can be
yes, making some changes within the office of the dean. Well, our assistant dean, I don't know if you know, our assistant dean, Dr. Todd Matthews, returned to the Department of Sociology as its department chair.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So we're going
Congrats
to do
to
a
him.
search for another assistant and/or associate dean
Cool.
for the office. So lots of things. You know, we're a year old. We're a
Yes.
year old.
So congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
year
I
old.
was looking at my calendar. This week, a year ago, we moved into the new suite on the third floor of the Pafford building.
Wow.
And as we look back over this year, we have a lot to be proud of. We've worked very hard, not just the faculty, but our students and our staff and our community members. I think we have a good thing going.
Definitely.
I feel the same. I definitely feel the same. And it sounds so much like all the growth you just stated in almost every single department here under the COSS heading is bursting at the seams.
The College of Social Sciences is now the second largest college here at the university.
And I would assume under nursing?
Nope,
No?
no,
Business?
education.
Oh.
College of
Yes,
Education.
yeah.
Guys, business would have been my second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then I
we
thought
just-
education, a lot of.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Awesome.
We'll be
So
number
that's
one
exciting.
Eventually.
There are also more changes I know in the mass comm, so definitely big things there, and all the other departments on their way to change to
We're
growing.
Absolutely. We're growing so quickly. But to speak about mass communication, the paperwork for the new Bachelor of Science
Yes.
in Mass Comm is now going to the Faculty Council in our
cool.
college for approval, going through the process
That's a
there.
big
That's
change.
exciting.
Yes.
Just our numbers are just skyrocketing. When you're talking about majors that are hitting the 600 mark, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
And it's across the entire college. Psychology, of course, is leading us with number of majors, both at the graduate and the undergraduate level. But close, neck and neck, comes mass communications and criminology, and then the next group of. And when I don't want anyone to think it's smaller. When you talk about the next group, you're talking about 300 majors.
Right. That's
And
still a lot of.
That's right. Political science, sociology, anthropology. So we are just moving and shaking.
So, what are the first, I guess, initiatives for this semester besides any more foundations being poured, or are you now really truly getting into the building
That's
process?
a great question. We're going to do some restructuring, as I've just said, of the dean's office.
Okay.
In our shared governance, have accepted the recommendations of our faculty and staff, and we're going to follow through on that, do some restructuring there. Our departments are doing some restructuring. As I said, Mass Comm, adding a new degree, our colleagues adding new faculty, so that will be. We're entering into strategic planning as well. Now's the time. We're a year old. Where are we going to go? And we've begun that conversation as well. And one of the most exciting conversations we're having is, what does it mean to be a destination institution, and where will this college fit? And so together with the department chairs, we're talking about what makes us unique. And one of the things that we agreed upon yesterday is, we're very proud of in this college, is we have majors that are preparing our students for the future. And while you may say, my, that sounds a little dumb, not really, because, you can have a major that isn't keeping up with what's happening in the world, and certainly
Right,
we
right.
are. And we agree that we are in the business of preparing our students for the future.
I think I do agree. I think sometimes others are teaching for the now, which is
Beautifully
not a bad
stated.
thing.
Nope.
But you guys are also looking into the future. What are they going to
Absolutely.
need from now on, and how do they change to the ever-changing culture? Which I was talking yesterday to someone, how fast we move
Absolutely.
in this day and age.
And
So,
you stated it beautifully. Always looking to the future. How can our majors propel our students into the future? and that's what we're concentrating upon now.
Awesome.
So, but there are a couple of things I'd like to mention.
Yes, please.
We are instituting some new awards,
Oh,
and
cool.
as we always celebrate our students, these awards are going to celebrate our faculty,
Oh, cool.
and we're
Cool.
going to have our first event on Honors Day. So after the university event, the college will have its own Honors Day event where
cool.
we're going to reach out to faculty and students. And it's time also, well, I think it's exciting. Not everyone agrees with me, but it's time to redecorate the office.
Oh, good
And
times.
I don't know if you've been to the third floor of the Pafford building, but everything on our walls in the Dean's Suite represents who we are as a college. And this first year, we have put everything from faculty, covers of books that faculty members have written or pictures of faculty members in the field doing their research. And now it's time for our students to take over.
Oh, good times.
And I'd like you to help us to reach out to our students
Yes.
and to ask them to submit anything that they think is appropriate and representative of the College of Social Sciences, and we will begin to replace the photographs, etc., that we have on our walls with stuff submitted by our students.
All right, there may be a
Okay.
collage heading your way. Just
Uh,
saying.
it's
Items
One of the
represented.
students asked me the other day if I was willing to buy some disposable cameras for their use, and I said, well, that's an interesting concept. I'm absolutely willing if we can come up with a way where we loan these cameras that they'll come back so we can
Yes.
develop the
Yes.
pictures that
Pictures, right.
students have taken. But I'd like for you to keep that in the front of our
For sure.
students and just anything.
We will definitely pass that along to the other UTV 13, the West Georgian.
That's great.
And we will send over info to other partners of ours in other areas.
Now, we already have your photo on the wall.
We do from here.
That's right.
So
that's
yes,
right.
we'll pass
so we
along.
have our one representation of a student group on the wall.
Yes.
But we
so-
need a whole lot more, probably close to 100.
Oh, wow.
Good
Okay.
photos, whatever
Will you
our
take,
students.
I guess, title pages of papers that may have been awarded?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
All right. That sounds like fun times, and then they can go up there and see them all the time.
Absolutely. We'll keep those up for the next year, and then we'll figure out what we'll do the year after.
That sounds like a plan. We'll definitely help you out with that as best we can, and I think that's an awesome idea as well. As much as the faculty and staff need to be awarded, I think the students also are. It feels good when you can see other people looking at things you did.
Absolutely.
For sure. So I appreciate your time as always every morning
Well,
on Thursdays.
I wouldn't miss it.
You can find out any more information at their website. It's westga.edu/COSS. And so that should be pretty easy, westga.edu/COSS. We will, I guess, howl with you again next week.
I'll look forward to it.
What we can talk about is any other new initiatives, and I'll email you about other things we can
That's
talk
great.
about.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you.